Hey, what's up everybody, Renat for another action figure review. This time we're going to take a look at the Iron Man Mark 44 Hulkbuster action figure by SH Figuarts, Bandai Tamashii Nations. Finally, it has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Really huge packaging, really big. Here's a good look at the side. It says Iron Man Mark 44 Hulkbuster. This is the picture on the back side of the box, and look at that, that looks very cool. Iron Man Mark 44 again. And then the other side is exactly the same. Alright, so we had a box within a box type deal here. Took the box out and this was inside. So we have yet another cover of the Mark 44. On the side you see the styrofoam protector, so you know it's in between these two styrofoam pieces. Here's the back side of that, pretty much the same picture. And that is the top of the box right there. Can we all just take a moment of silence and enjoy this for a second? I am so happy how this came out, and it just looks beautiful and I love it. And I like the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure, but I mean, I knew this was going to be better, but look at this beautiful piece. This is just gorgeous. This deserves to be in its own, like, case, like, display case, its own, like, space at a DTOF. It's like, I highly recommend it. I mean, I'm not even done with the review. Anyways, this is awesome. I mean, I hope you guys understand why I'm feeling this way. It's because I love Iron Man, and I've been waiting for this figure for the longest time, ever since they announced it, saving up money for it, and, you know, well deserved. Here it is. It's heavy. He's got weight to it. He's made of die cast. He's got lights on him. Everything, articulated fingers. I mean, we're gonna dive into all of that in a second. Look at the paint on the figure. The paint looks outstanding. The paint looks gorgeous. I mean, I love the red they chose, the gold. Everything looks great. The silver down here. Wow, I mean, the details, the sculpt going everywhere, and I love the pieces of articulation on this thing. I played with it for a little bit, you know, when I took it out of the package off camera, and I mean, I'll show you how when you bend the knee, this whole piece slides down, and like it all works together. I mean, I just can't imagine how the process of developing and sculpting this thing, and the technology of articulation, and all the, you know, the little things that people don't even realize that these artists have to do to make this figure, and that's why it's so much money. You know, they're not gonna put this at a Walmart. You know, just look how it's made. I seriously, I will compare it with the Build-A-Figure. You can see the articulation, how more complicated it is on this figure than it is on, you know, the Marvel Legends one. Here's a good up close shot at Hulkbuster right here, and he just looks great. Look at the paint. Look at how that looks. That metallic red with the metallic gold, the silver and the hinges right here. You can see the LED right there sitting there, so it kind of looks awkward when it's turned off, but when it's on, it's gonna look pretty cool. The details on the arms right there. I'm really digging this figure. I mean, I love it already. You can see the head right there. Looks nice. I just love the details on this figure, and he's got a lot of weight to him. I mean, it's a heavy figure. You definitely don't want to display it on the edge of your shelf. Make sure he's at the base or in the middle of it, or in the back by the wall or something, or if it's in a DTOF, you know, it's in the middle or something. Look at the back. I mean, the back looks outstanding. Look at the detail on the back right there. I love how all this came out. It just looks amazing. I love it. Here's the back of the legs. And then here's let's move the arm up. He does have clicky arms. And then you see the lights down below are light up as well. So LEDs on the chest and LEDs on the legs. I believe that is all. Oh, and the LEDs on the eyes as well. Alright, so accessories of the figure. There are no accessories at all. Nothing at all. What it does come with is a little piece. I'm not sure why, but this little red piece, I'm guessing it's to lift the panels out, to, you know, for the light up features. So we have the two legs, the chest, and the eyes. I'm guessing that's what that's for. I don't think I need it. The last time I saw one of these was for I think it was Figma Thor, and that was for the eyeballs. Something similar to this. That's what I saw then. And to move the eyeballs around. Anyways, this doesn't have eyeballs, of course. So no accessories. That's a little bit of a bummer, but what would he have come with? I'm not sure. So no accessories there, but overall you just get the figure, and it's one hell of a figure. So let's get on to the articulation of the figure right now. We have the head. So we have the head going left and right there, and it's on this weird head or neck joint. So he does look down like that, and he does look kind of up. So you can see this rotate all the way around. It is on a weird one, left and right like that. You can tilt it. So pretty cool. I mean, I like it. It's something new. Now, as you guys saw, the arms are really clicky. So to go forward and back, they click like that. So they go forward and back, and they go in and out. There you go. This shoulder piece does articulate to, you know, prevent any hindering. The biceps do swivel. The shoulders go forward just like that. So there you go. It looks kind of weird when you go too much. You see this big old tube there. A little bit weird, but it's not that bad at all. Double jointed elbows right there looks nice. I like this piece that kind of like sticks out to cover the elbow. I don't think the forearm swivels. This piece is articulated too, so that forearm guard is articulated. Let's get a better look at that. You can see the articulation there. The wrist swivel and a hinge. I like that. I'm guessing this articulates so it doesn't hinder the hand going like that, so you can put them in a blasting movement. You see that? And then let's take a look at these hands. Are gorgeous. I like how these hands came out. So you see the articulated fingers here, and the thumb is articulated, so you go like that. It does bend right there, so that's awesome. Each individual finger is articulated. You can see all the points of articulation in each finger. And so you can make a whole fist and everything. You can look at that. That's just so cool. I love that they did that. Absolutely love it. No alternate hands necessary here. It's all articulated, and it looks good, because to me that's what it would look like in the movie if he would bend his, you know, if he would make a fist, because, you know, this is not really where his hand is. It really is like up here. This is all just Iron Man suit. He's not this big, you know. Tony Stark's not that big. So that's very cool. I love that they made all that articulated. It looks very cool. The palms do not light up, so there's some pieces here and there that don't light up that are supposed to light up. That I'm guessing that would have been a little bit too much, you know, and that's a very small hand, you know, to fit a battery in, you know what I'm saying? So it's not that bad. I'm not gonna complain. Alright, so here we have the upper torso, and we have you can bend up forward and back just like that. You can swivel him left and right. I love that it is tight joints, so it's not loose, seeing how heavy he is. So you can tilt him like this as well. This guy is made of die cast and plastic together. So there's a lot of different pieces of die cast. You can feel it because some pieces are colder than other pieces where the die cast is. So going down to the legs. So you got forward, not a lot of movement forward. Not a lot, but, you know, you got some left and, you know, in and out a little bit. You can bend him at the knee just like this. So this is what I was referring to earlier, how the thigh slides down. So this is kind of those complicated joints that they were doing with this. It's very cool. Look at all the pieces that have to work together just to bend his leg. You can see all these pieces moving together. And when you bend it back up, they all, you know, so this piece, this piece, this piece, you know, so it slides. So that's cool. That's a very cool leg joint there. I like that. So going to the ankles here, forward and back. Right there, this piece kind of moves too, so, you know, you can bend it more. You got a toe articulation here too, so ankle rocker left and right, and it does swivel as well, so very cool. So being very careful, you can move this leg further forward, so it's not as limited as I thought. Just be careful with it. I was just being very slow and careful. I didn't want to pull it too much, so I didn't want to break this thing. But it does move forward some more. Alright, so there is the Hulkbuster Figuarts action figure. And if you're not convinced yet to get this bad boy, check this out. It's time to check out the lights on this thing. I'm pretty excited to see this thing, because I haven't really done it yet. And I didn't really know where to find the switches on this thing, because, I mean, they are hidden well. And that's another good thing about it, is you don't see random switches around that, you know, ruin the design of the figure. They're hidden, and I couldn't even find it. I had to reach out to a fellow friend that is part of the Ageless Geeks group, which is an amazing group, like I always say. His name's Lamont Anderson, and he helped me out tremendously finding these lights, and because I couldn't find it. And I mean, I should have read the instruction paper. I couldn't find it. It must have slipped out. I found it after he told me, so it must have slipped out of the box, and I didn't see where it fell. Check out his channel, Ace52 Bug Homie. Yeah, I know it's pretty long. Search that up, and he makes reviews too. He just got into reviews. Here's the head. It does come off, so it's on that little weird ball joint. So there's the joint if you guys want to see it. The neck is articulated too. I should have mentioned that in the video earlier. But here we go. They all had plastic pieces there, so I did take them out. I haven't lit them up yet, but here we go. So you take that piece out, and the battery is inside that panel. You pull the switch right there, and there is the light. So the back, there is a little indentation up above this big piece right here. You can stick your your nail in there or whatever. And I'm guessing that is what this is technically for, to do that for you, but it's fine. So pull this out. There you go. So that comes off. So there's that piece, and then there's another plastic sleeve that would be there, and then you pull the switch out and that turns it on. Down to the legs. Check this out. These are hidden as well. You pull this right here and boom. So you pull the switch and then you put this right back in. You would never know it's there. I mean, I couldn't even find it without his help. So there you have it, guys. There is Hulkbuster lit up in all his glory, and there you go. There's the legs, the chest, and the eyes, all LEDs, and it looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. I really love how that looks. It looks gorgeous. Wait till you see it in hand. It just looks good, and I love it. This is just a beautiful action figure. Look at just look at him. Just admire it, guys. I mean, look at the LEDs, how it reflects. I mean, that's awesome. Pretty strong lights. But overall, look how beautiful that looks. It just looks fantastic. I love this figure so much. So these are all the Avengers Age of Ultron action figures that have come out so far for SH Figuarts. Real quick, I just wanted to put these two together right here in a little bit of a scene. Nothing too crazy. I literally spent 5 minutes on this. But just a little comparison of the two side by side, because I'm sure most of you guys would want to see that. I mean, look at that. So very cool. And then there's not even any detail on the back of the leg on this one. So pretty much you get what you pay for, Alright guys, that concludes my review on the SH Figuarts, Chogokin / SH Figuarts. I think that's how you say their name, Chogokin. I might be wrong. Whatever the other name is, / Figuarts. The SH Figuarts Hulkbuster Iron Man Mark 44. Amazing figure. Highly recommend it. It's just a very pricey figure. It's up to you if you want to spend that money or not. Little tiny pieces like this right here could have been painted better. I think it is painted, but it's not. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't go along with the rest of them and like the joints there. But it's okay. That's where the joint bends and it would scratch it off. So I understand that part. That literally is the definition of nitpicking, and I don't want to nitpick on this figure because it's beautiful. So overall, I love this figure. I really don't have any gripes for it. The figure is just outstanding. I'm going to be staring at it for the longest time, seriously. So it's a beautiful figure. Highly recommend it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You see how beautiful it looked next to the other Avengers figures. It's going to look amazing, and I can't wait to see the displays people do with this. And it murders the Marvel Legends one. Just knocks it out of the ballpark like a million universes away. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like. You guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.